I don't usually cover lifestyle products on my channel, but recently my wallet has been quite bad shape. Take a look. The pockets are pretty much shredded and the exteriors are quite worn out. So when one of the company approached me and asked me if I'd like to review one of their minimal ergonomic wallet, I felt the timing was right and I agreed. There was also something very interesting about this wallet that I could not refuse. So this is the Puncube 3-in-1 minimal wallet. It's an incredibly practical wallet that can store your cards, cash, coins, and even keys. It also has a dual function as a phone stand for your mobile phones. We also touch on their mini 20-in-1 multi-tool kit, as well as another version of the wallet. So hopefully, by the end of this video, we'll see if this minimal design can be a replacement for your caveman wallets. For a start, this little minimal wallet is really small. It measures about 10.5 cm by its height and 6.8 cm by its width. It's also really thin, coming at only about 1.1 cm. The weight is also extremely light, coming at about 65 grams or about 2.25 ounces. For size comparison, this is the size of the normal card and this is the wallet side by side. In terms of its material, it's mainly made of leather and PC plastic. At the front, you can see where the parts are all made of this PC plastic, while there's this band which actually is used to be able to hold your notes. At the front, it's mainly made out of leather, including the pockets. So how do the pockets work? Let's start from the most interesting, which is actually the key holder. So when I turn to the back, this is the main portion, and once I open it, this part is actually for the key holder. If I have a key, I can just insert it into one of the holes that's over here. You can hold a total of about 3 keys. The first one is in, the second one, and of course the third one at the bottom, which is this little 20-in-1 multi-key. So as you can see, it actually fits very nicely, 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom. Now let's talk about this very elusive 20-in-1 multi-key. Basically, if you get this along with your EDC or family set, you'll get this little multi-key which has 20 different or specific functions. Basically, these two can perform very specific functions, from opening bottles to screwing in parts and even removing staples or cutting away small wires. Honestly, I don't think this tool is meant for the everyday user. Perhaps if you really like to drink beer, this can be a good beer opener. But I think this is meant for all those who like to go outdoors and you like to be prepared in all circumstances, which I think this might come in handy. Let's further talk about storage. How do I actually store my notes if I have them? So if you can see at the front, there's this little rubber band over here. Now you have notes, you will likely want to fold it into about this size and fit it over here. As for coins, there's a very specific coin pouch. When we turn to the back, all you have to do is open up this flap. And right here, you can see there are actually 2 little compartments over here. Now the first one over here is actually for coins. So let's say if I have a few pieces, probably about like 5 pieces of coins, I could just slot it in and just fold it inwards. Then where does the card go? The card obviously goes over to this compartment, and it can fit, in my opinion, up to about 3 or 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3. 3 cards. So once it's beefed up, it's just slightly thicker than its original size. So for comparison, this is my wallet comparing with this side by side. Quite a difference, I must say. Remember at the start, which I mentioned something about a phone stand? At the back of my mobile phone is actually the key holder itself, which functions as a phone stand. So all I have to do is just to open this up. I can just lay it on the surface over here. Okay, I don't think you guys can see it. Alright, slightly better. Okay, so you can, once you open it up, there are actually only 2 increments, I would say. The maximum will be something like this. And you can also open it up to have it slightly tilted down. So this is the view from the front. Okay, this is at its maximum. And the other way would be here, which is over here. So turning to the side, you can see it's actually this way. The one other thing that I forgot to mention besides is 2 adjustments for its landscape mode, 1 and 2. You can also flip it this way to make it stand horizontally. Now, did I also mention there was another version of the wallet in the beginning? Yes, there is. So this is the sandwich wallet. Now when I open it up, it's empty. This is where the phone holder part comes in. So all I have to do is just to remove this little phone stand or key holder. And you can see at the back, there's actually two adhesive, which I actually removed one. So now let's remove the other. And all I have to do is paste in this very exclusive area, which is clearly indicated over here. And this is the second version of the wallet. Now let's do a side-by-side comparison. I think I need to remove everything else first. So in its bare bones, this is both how it looks. So obviously this little sandwich wallet can put more stuff inside. There are actually more inlets for different cards. Not only here, but at the back itself. But let's just measure the thickness. So when you put them both side by side, you can clearly see that the minimal wallet is still a lot thinner. Now the main difference between these two I would say is this comes in only one color, while this comes in three colors. Stone, graphite, cream, I can't remember the last one. Personally, I think the cream and brown color doesn't look that nice. So I either stick with the stone, which is the one I got, or the graphite one, which is practically close to black. So what I love about this sandwich wallet is, of course, you have this magnetic closure to make sure that all your cards that you put in is clearly secured. But one shortcoming of this comparing with this is that this would have the coin pouch, while this does not. If you are someone who likes to hang keychains and stuff, there's also a hook over here, which you're able to put things such as AirTags or other kinds of interesting keychains which you like. Final thoughts. What do I think about the design? So far, I think the design has been quite interesting and obviously very practical. I really like how you have this little pouch to be able to put coins in. And of course, my most favorite part is actually this key compartment over here. Now, it's really nice as most of the time I only carry 3 keys with me. And if I do not have this key with me, I will have my little door key, which practically makes it all for me. As for the leather part, I do have some reservations, I would say. Previously, I had this phone stand, which is from Morph, and the leather did not work out in the long run. It actually deteriorated as time goes by. So I'm really interested in terms of how this leather will turn out. As for the sandwich wallet, I guess for all those who are having a hard transition towards the cashless society we are in, I think this would be quite a good middle ground. You're able to put so many cards into this wallet. If these wallets are something that you like, my viewers get an extra 10% off. Links are in the description down below. So which of these two do you guys prefer? Let me know down in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, do remember to check out my playlist over here where I cover other interesting gadgets or lifestyle products which I don't usually cover. I'll definitely let you guys know my thoughts on using this after a few months' time. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video.